For breakfast, that was a lot of work. I was terrified. I cannot believe that it worked out. Oh, yum.
Be on camera with me.
Ow. I'm Beryl, and I made a video about breakfasts around the world. And in that video, I asked you in the comments to tell me about what breakfast was like where you lived because I wanted to try it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I went through the comments and I picked out 7 dishes from 7 countries for breakfast that I'm gonna make around the world. This is the breakfast episode, part 2. This first dish was submitted from the Netherlands, and the main ingredient here is chocolate sprinkles. So I'm gonna take out my toaster, put this fluffy bread in. Oh, I like to put the butter on the toaster to help it melt a little bit. Anybody else? Maybe? Bread is ready, not too toasted. Spread some butter on it. I guess the butter wasn't that melted yet. Just spread it out. Come on. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to add chocolate sprinkles. Make it look pretty, just pat it. I'm gonna pat it into the corner. And it's done. Ta-da! Okay, breakfast number 1 is from the Netherlands and it's called hagelslag. And it's pretty much toast with sprinkles. So I'm starting with the simplest breakfast. Originally, hagelslag was anise seeds covered in sugar, and then they came out with the chocolate version, which is the most popular today. Also, I am matching the dish. I mean, it's pretty much chocolate bread. What's not to love about this? You know, as an American, sweet breakfasts are pretty common. This is still different from other chocolate breads only because the sprinkles have a bit of a crunchiness to them, and that's just different, and it's fun. Sprinkles for breakfast though, that's new. Rajat, do you want the other piece? Oh yeah. Enjoy. All right, day 1. This next dish submitted from Azerbaijan is a tomato and egg omelet. So you're gonna chop up all the tomatoes and crack the 3 eggs and whisk them together. You're gonna put some ghee in the bottom of the pan, so nothing sticks. Put the tomatoes in there and let them cook down so that they get all juicy and soft. Juicy and soft. Then you're gonna take the whisked eggs and drizzle them on top and let them sit there. Put a little bit of salt and black pepper. And at the end, you just wanna cover them for, I don't know, like the last minute. And ta-da! Okay, today's meal is from Azerbaijan and it's called pomidor yumurta, which means eggs and tomatoes. It's kind of like shakshuka, Azerbaijani style. There's all this tomato juice in this, which is, I'm sorry for people who hate the word moist, but this is a moist omelet. Having a late breakfast today. Yum. I was at the dentist this morning, who by the way watches these videos. Hi. Definitely something that anybody could replicate in their home super, super easily. Queen Plate Club. This next breakfast dish was submitted from Russia. It's a type of pancake where the main ingredient is tvorog, which is a type of cheese. So take out the food processor, put the tvorog, add an egg, sugar, salt, flour, and then pulse it and blend it. This is the batter, actually. The batter needs to go into the refrigerator for about an hour. So, oh, it's been an hour. So you need a bowl of flour next to it, and you're gonna scoop the batter into the flour. Super, super sticky. So the flour helps so that it doesn't stick to your hands, and you're making little pancakes. that you're gonna then fry in butter. When they're golden brown on both sides, they are ready to serve. Okay, another day, another breakfast. And I absolutely love this dish. It's called sirniki. The word cheese in Russian is sir, and these are like little cheese pancakes. Yum, yum, I love these, they're so good. Oh my God. So they're made from this type of cheese called farmer's cheese, which is kind of similar to ricotta cheese. So they are rich. Oh my God. Russian food does not get the accolades that it deserves because I love the cuisine personally. It's warm and crispy, but the inside is so soft. When I used to live in Russia, I'll put a photo up. Look at me. I look good. Anyway, I learned how to make these when I was living there. If you like cheese and you like the idea of pancakes, then this is for you. This next dish was submitted from Haiti. There are a lot of ingredients. It is a cornmeal porridge. So we're gonna start by putting some cinnamon and anise in water and boiling it. Then you add the cornmeal, and you don't want lumps, so don't use a spoon like I did, use a whisk. Add a girl barrel. Then you're gonna add all of the milks, the lime, ginger. Then you're gonna add the sugar. It's a lot of sugar. The nutmeg, butter, some salt, and let it cook a little more. And it's done. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. When I think about porridge, I don't tend to think of flavor, but this has literally layers of flavor. Creamy, tangy, savory, sweet. It's all of it. And it's porridge. I mean, I hate when people say that things are an explosion of flavor, but this is an explosion of flavor. This is the type of breakfast you eat it and you go, whoa, whoa. See? That was really good. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. This dish was submitted from Colombia. It's a soup where the main ingredient is milk. You're gonna pour equal parts milk and water into a pot to boil. And you wanna stir it and watch it because this will happen. Oh, God. Shit. You have to watch it. Now put chopped cilantro and green onion into the milk, salt, pepper, and you're gonna put an egg in there to poach it. Oh, look at my poached egg. That's it, make it look pretty. Okay. This morning, I'm trying changua, which is a type of breakfast soup from Colombia. We actually did this soup in the Soup Around the World video, so it's kind of cool to try to make it myself. In essence, it's eggs poached in milk. Interesting. So the milk as a broth is actually much lighter than I was assuming. This one dish I was actually the most apprehensive about. Just because I think a milk-based soup, it's out of my comfort zone. Let's just say that. But not what I expected. It's cool to find something new. If you're somebody who doesn't like cilantro though, this might not be for you. I love cilantro. I don't think it tastes like soap. This next dish was submitted from Pakistan. It's a two-part breakfast. One is a homemade bread, good luck to me, and the other part is halwa, which is semolina flour and sugar. For the halwa, you're gonna melt ghee in a pan and add the semolina flour and stir it so it toasts lightly. You're gonna slowly add the condensed milk and sugar, add a little bit of saffron, some cardamom powder, and that part is done. Now it's time to make bread. We're making puri, which is a deep-fried bread. I apparently forgot to record, so here's the dough. But then when I had to figure out what size the bread balls needed to be, there were some issues, so brought in my husband. These are too big?
They're way too big.
Phoned my mother-in-law.
Size ठीक है ये वाला?
And once we settled on a size, get a flattened piece of that dough into some deep oil, and it should puff.
Oh, आ रही है. अरे वाह.
you can hear my excitement when it works. And now it's done. You're gonna plate the halwa with the puris and add some nuts and dried fruit on top. I cannot believe I did this. So the halwa is sweet. There was a lot of sugar in this. And the puri is super savory. Fried food tends to do that. This is so different from any breakfast I've ever had. Maybe not an everyday thing, right? But special. Whoa. I'm just shocked that I was able to make this. Bread seems like such a complicated thing to do. I'm feeling very proud of myself. It was so hot. Can you see this? Sweat stains. I was stressing. The texture of the halwa is super interesting because it's very soft, but at the same time very grainy. I have no idea what to equate it to. None. It's its own thing. Workload and stress load seems like 8 out of 10, but enjoyment, 10 out of 10. So does that, I think it balances. This last breakfast dish was submitted from Malaysia. It's called nasi lemak, and one of the ingredients are dried anchovies. So I'm gonna clean the rice. Uncle Roger fans, please don't be mean. I'm gonna add some shallots, coconut milk, and ginger to my rice cooker. Oop, should have cleaned my rice cooker. I'm gonna make a paste now with ginger, shallots, and water. That's the sambal base. Add that to some oil. Ooh, clean the lens, clean the lens. Adding some chili paste. Stir it in and cook it. Adding tamarind juice, some more shallots, and that's the sambal. Now I'm gonna shallow fry some of the dried anchovies and some peanuts. And here I am plating coconut rice with the sambal, the anchovies, the peanuts, cucumber, and a hard-boiled egg. It looks beautiful. It's the final dish. This is nasi lemak from Malaysia. It's actually the national dish there. Oh, I mean, I feel like you need to kind of eat it all together. Dang. Nasi lemak means rice and cream, and that's about the coconut rice here. It's like a buffet on your plate. And something incredible has just happened. I think I like the anchovies. I do. I normally don't like anchovies, and I was prepared, to not like them in this. I dare say I really like this. They're not as salty as anchovies when they come out of the can. I totally get why this is a beloved dish. I hate to say it, I feel like I saved the best for last. I really like this one. It was really good. My nose is running, my mouth hurts a little, but I'm happy. Okay, I've decided that I have 2 major takeaways from this week. The first one is that personally, and maybe all of us, we need to be mixing up our breakfasts more because there are so many amazing things out there. And the second thing is that I know a lot of us are feeling stuck because we are, and we can't travel, but food is this amazing way to travel. And I was able to try all of these amazing new things from right here in my home, and a lot of them felt very intimidating to start. I'm not even lying. Before I would film, every time I'd be sitting over there just like, oh God, I'm gonna fail, like it's gonna taste terrible, it's not gonna work, it's gonna be stressful. And okay, a couple of them were a little bit stressful. However, I don't think they failed. I had a really good time, and I learned some new things about myself. Like number 1, I liked fried anchovies, and I don't normally like anchovies. I just think, you can learn about yourself through cooking, and you can learn about the world through eating. And since you can't travel, you might as well cook. And I would love it if you guys left me some more dishes from where you live to try for breakfast, because I am definitely ready to keep going and try a few more.